Hello and welcome to Willand PE. It's week 13, lesson 2. I'm here with Jack,
Hi.
Oscar,
Hi.
Anya.
Hi.
Okay, and today we're getting physical, so we're going to get on some upper body strength. So we're on the grass today because the surface is forgiving for our hands and feet. Okay then gang, let's just try and crawl up and down the grass here.
With knees?
No, never knees, Anya, hands and feet, never knees. Go. Okay, so Oscar and Jack are going upside down. The grass is a little bit wet. And then Anya's now twisting. Good. They've all gone at full speed mode. All right, so full speed. Don't put your bottom down, so your bottom should not be getting wet. Neither should your knees. So they're smiling and laughing whilst getting physically active and tired. So that's obviously not allowed. We just must be children. Come on then, let's go. All right. Well, you fell. How can you fall down from crawling, Anya? Stay down, everybody. Oh, they're all tired out because they went helter-skelter at the start. Okay. Right. Shake off. Jack's torn his. Jack's bleeding. Okay. Right. So now we're going to do is crawl, and when I say freeze, you just throw a shape and hold a shape. Any shape, okay, without knees and hands going on the floor. Right. Ready? And crawl. So you can go sideways, hips up or down. Remember. And freeze. Good, so it's a bit like musical statues that we've played before. And crawl. And freeze. And crawl. And freeze. Good shape, Oscar. So Oscar's now coming up there. We're just getting used to them balancing and having to hold the position. And if you freeze, brilliant, Anya, brilliant. Okay, and then move, crawl. Sorry, crawl. No knees, and freeze. Is that the same side, Oscar, or is it a different side? So if you remember the balances we did a few weeks ago, Oscar's now holding a 2-point balance, and Anya was. Jack's in a 3-point balance. Okay, and crawl. Last one. And freeze. Get one hand up or one leg off, Jack. One hand or one leg. Good. And stand up and shake off. So it doesn't look like much when you're observing from the side, but it is quite tiring, isn't it, Anya and Oscar?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, it's quite tiring. Okay, right. So now what we're going to do is something called a dying fly. Okay? So there used to be a TV program called Tiswas, and they used to do this on all the time. It's before your age. Right. So when I say now, you're going to skip, and then you're going to go into the dying fly position. Ready? And skip. And die. And skip. And die. So they're doing the dying fly position, right? And up. There we go. And skip. And last one, die. Sound effects are good. What sound does a dying fly make? That's a dying snake, Jack. That's a dying bee. Okay, and stay there. So from that dying fly position, okay, just lie down, stay there, and you're not in your dying fly position. Okay, so from there, you're gradually going to lift your feet up higher. Now you don't have to wriggle now. Lift your feet up higher in the air. Up, until your bottoms are off the floor as well. Oh, is that quite hard? And now, this may look easy again from home. Just say it's a shoulder stand. This is a shoulder stand. And come down. Okay, and relax. Okay, this works your tummy muscles and back muscles. Now, when you do the shoulder stand, Jack, can you demonstrate and put your hands to support your bottom, please? So look where Jack's hands are there. Can you see that, Oscar? Yep, so try that one now. Push up, push. Very, very good. Well done. Okay, we always want to try and hold it for a count of 3. Anya, you do it now as well. I know you can do this. That's it. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, and rest and shake off. Okay, come down, rest. Yep. So you can, once they hold it for 3, then we can start doing different things. It's quite hard work, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to go into shoulder stand, and you're going to try and touch 1 foot at a time on the floor behind you. Okay, Jack, demonstrate, please. So he's going into shoulder stand, hold, and 1 foot down and up, then the other foot down. and up. Try that. Okay. And if 1 foot down at a time, get used to that because their backs will be stiff from studying. Go, Anya. Okay, so you go into shoulder stand first. Up, bottom up, bottom up. That's it, Oscar. Good boy. That's it. So Oscar's hurts your neck a little bit, so you can do that. Yeah. Anya, have you done it yet?
No.
Got to get in shoulder stand first. You had a good shoulder stand a second ago. That's it. And then 1 leg lowers down to the floor. Nearly. That's it. And then back. The other one. Ah. So this requires some strength and balance on the shoulders. If that's it, you keep going, Anya. You've got to change legs as well.
When you get used to it, you can put your leg a bit down.
Yes, you can get used to it, Oscar, but at the moment I would say your legs are bent, so we're trying to get your legs a bit straighter, so they feel the flexibility here. Then Jack's going to do 2 feet at a time now. Go on, lift up 2 feet at a time. Straight legs, Jack. 2 feet at a time, Oscar. Come on, Anya, keep going.
Yeah. 2 feet at a time, yeah.
Just keep practicing into shoulder stand. If you can't do the leg lowering, you just hold the shoulder stand. And so you need to lift your legs up and down in a straight line. Just watch Jack, Oscar. So straight up, Jack. Straight up.
I think I'm going to go all the way over.
And that's okay if you do. Okay? So if you go all the way over... Come on, Anya, let's go. They're already getting a bit tired, you see.
I'm not.
Okay, Jack says he's not. That's it. And straight legs up, Oscar. Now remember, if you're lifting 2 legs at a time, it's twice the weight of 1 leg. So their back muscles have to be twice as strong. Oscar, we're not sunbathing, we're doing PE now. Come on. It hurts. Hurts, sharp pain, or just the muscles aching? Muscles aching. Yes, that's called exercise. Anya, wake up. Having a little nap over there. Now Anya's going to switch around and go downhill slightly. She's worked out that it's going to be a bit easier doing it that way. Go on then. Shoulder stand. Shoulder stand. And lower. And up. And up. Up, up, legs up. Very good. That's a good shape. Well done. Okay, and stand up and shake off. So you don't have to do a lot of that for them to go legs lowering, shoulders, dying fly, shoulder stand, 1 leg lower, 2 leg lower, and then just repeat. That was tiring. Right, we'll be doing a couple of minutes. Right. Okay, so now we're going to do some balances. We did the balances a few weeks ago. And just think, so it's easier to balance on forearms, so here, and shins. So you can do a 2-point balance. Forearm and shin, or opposite leg. Okay, and the shin is this bit here. Okay, so try that. Everybody try balance. You're only allowed 2 bits. 1 forearm, 1 shin down. Go. And you just switch around. Oscar, you're on no forearms or no shins. That's a hand. Oscar. Elbow to wrist is forearm, so balance on that like Anya and Jack are. And no shin. Shin is this bit. No, you're on your foot. That's the next bit. There we go. Good. That's it. So you can try the same side. Has to be face down on this one, Anya.
We were doing a minute ago, legs up.
Yeah, and or opposite side like Jack is. Very good, Oscar. And then you can make different shapes in the air. Well done. That's it, Jack. Good boy. And again, what we want to try and do is just hold, pause, hold, and you can make different shapes with the arms like Oscar was doing there. So see, Oscar, I'm trying to hold onto my foot there. And as long as they've got the balance right, 1 shin, 1 forearm, they can do no wrong. As long as they've got that. Of course, if you don't know, come on, Anya, keep going. Every time. No, because we've got 1 arm, 1 shin. Okay. Now, we're going to do something called thread the needle. So from here, you can do, it's easier with shins, but you can do the same as 1 hand, 1 foot. That's harder because there's less balance, there's less contact with the floor, so it's harder. So just try 1 foot, 1 hand.
And also you're further from the floor.
Yes, and Jack's made a point there. You're further from the floor. Although if I go here, I can go quite close to the floor. You see how close I am here? Keep going.
Even if it's opposite, you can still go in the middle.
You can still go in the middle. So Oscar's really found out that if he puts his hand and foot underneath his body, it's better for balance. Anya, keep going.
Like that?
That's it.
Or the opposite?
And there's lots of variations, and you can do it early.
Strain your leg there.
Aha, so you can feeling that working, are you? Good. So again, as you see, we haven't had to do any sets or reps or tell them to hold a static position like the plank for 30 seconds or something silly like that. We're getting them, yeah, exactly. You'll never do the plank with me. But they're getting moving and control. Now, what we're going to try and do is thread the needle. So you're going to try and put your hand through there, or your leg through. So I'll show it from this side. I can thread the needle there, or there. And then you can move around on your hand.
Put your forearm. Did it go?
You can, but both of you are likely to fall over.
Yeah.
Okay, so just there, thread the needle. You can do it with the forearm and shin down as well, but it's harder. Or easier, just get used to this action first.
Do it like this.
Start with the forearm. Yes. That's it, so you use your arm, thread the needle. Now forearm, if you've got your forearm done, trying to do leg thread the needle's a bit harder. Because you have to bend a bit more. Yeah. Oh, I can't do it on that side. So I have to lift that up.
It's a
It's a bit
bit slippy.
slippy.
It isn't hard.
It's not hard. Oh, see, they're young and bendy again. So what we're trying to do now is just change our centre of balance by moving a leg through or a hand through. And are you going foof?
Yeah.
So we only do this a few minutes, but you can see how much. Did you have fun doing that? Okay, so we're just getting them to explore and learn about how their body balance is, and it's getting stronger at the same time. So have fun at home. Thanks for watching. Well done, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.